Romancing the Dungeon is a softcore D&D podcast about heroes navigating their daily lives while looking for love in a world full of peril, monsters, and heartbreakers. This show is intended for mature audiences as it contains adult themes. Hey, Ivan? Or Nate? Or Hephaestus? Can I ask you a question? Content warnings for specific episodes can be found in the episode description. Okay, so I'm looking for Fia. If you actually, what you should know before that is this is what's been happening.
There's a sharp whistle that cuts through the air, and all of you can hear footsteps.
We need to move.
AJ, what's the occasion?
Get this, I'm on the run. I'm going to try for the first time in my life to dream.
You come here, no invitation. And you wish to speak to me on the same level.
AJ just says one word without certainty. Ma?
Blood of my blood. You will ensure Rich stays away from her. He has potential. She's behind that door. The girl you threw everything away for. As you reach under the door, somebody on the other side puts their hand on yours. She is mine. Are you lonely, miserable, or just plain horny? Well, you've taken the first steps to solving your problems. At least your dating ones. Welcome to D8. Devoted, desired, dreamy or dirty. Dapper dates for dejected daters. My name is Roz Grapers, founder, CEO, and love wizard. Oh, and honestly, it's absolutely freezing in here. My nips could cut glass. If only I had a strong, lean, former night scout turned disgraced traitor fugitive to warm me up. If only I had a strong, lean, former night scout turned disgraced traitor fugitive to warm me up.
You all right in there, Roz?
Starting to get warm somewhere. What's one thing you absolutely cannot do? As in you've tried and you suck at it. And since it's probably going to take a long time, Hephaestus, we'll start with you.
Wow. I'll have you know that I'm mediocre at most things, but I really cannot make a potion. They all turn out to be poisons. I've tried. I shouldn't be trying anymore.
That answer was fairly mediocre.
Exactly.
Fia too.
Every time. I can't really... I never really learned how to do a cartwheel because my antlers get in the way.
Oh no. Do you just get stuck on your head?
Yeah. It's really uncomfortable, actually.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God, do a cartwheel right now.
No, I can't. We've established
Roll for
that.
acrobatics.
In complete honesty, Roz, I suppose giving up. I just can't do it. I set my mind to something and come hell or high water, I get it done.
That's strange. I'm not cold anymore, but my nips are still kind of hard.
I'm uncomfortable.
Wait for Nate. Yeah, I don't really know if it's appropriate for this format. There is one thing I really struggle to do, and I have looked into ways to get around that. Apparently you can get some ribs removed, but I'm just not sure about the sort of invasive procedure like that. But yeah, it's we'll just say I'm bad at it for now. I'll get back to you on that.
That is also hilarious to watch, by the way, those attempts. Just so you know, Ross.
A lot of rocking back and forth.
Look, I'll just say it, okay? It's a cartwheel.
Nate, Vesta, and Clodagh, you are darted out of your sleep. You hear AJ. It's not even muttering. It's almost like a one-sided conversation. He's clearly speaking to somebody. He is set up in bed in what appears to be some kind of trance. His eyes are closed. It's like he's sleep talking, but the gaps between him saying stuff and then he clearly is waiting on some kind of response or reply, and any attempt to kind of like jostle him awake there's no response. And just as the door kind of opens and Holly comes through and some of the kids are with her, you see him kind of, there's a gasp of air into your lungs, AJ, as your eyes dart open.
Morning.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just talking to Marigold Wolver III I dreamed for the first time.
Holly just kind of like, and we're out. And she just scoots the kids back out and she closes the
door. Good news and bad news. Good news, not an orphan. Bad news, son of a hag.
I
don't know.
I think Hephaestus even takes a couple steps back at this.
I am, the way they put it was made of, how does succession work in Galeshire? Blood or election?
Blood.
So I'm the prince, because Dreyfus III is my father, but the queen wasn't my mother. I'm made of Lady Marigold III, who's actually the sister of the nightmare hag that we fought in your head in the Temple of Nan. So I guess that makes her my aunt?
I'm just going to take a above table moment. When you say it like that, it makes it sound like dynasty.
Yeah. Who shot RJ?
Thea!
Oh yeah, sorry.
Which is... Oh, wait.
Sorry, Clodagh is just frantically rifling through her notes now.
Not bad for a night's work. Not bad for a night's work. That's pretty good. Knight.
So who the fuck are you?
Jalea Steele, former captain of the Galeshire Night Scouts, current prince of Galeshire, and son of Marigold Wolver III.
Hephaestus just kind of looks at Nate like, do we trust this? Do we want to run? Like what? Hags?
I don't think AJ's been doing well for a little while. I think you still look a little bit sleepy.
No, it's all in here. And Clodagh's going to gesture to her notebook. You're the blood of the king.
Yep.
His only living heir.
Well, I don't know because actually, my best friend Rich is going to be king. So no responsibility on my shoulders, thankfully. But I don't know if I'm related to Ridge. I don't think so. Ridge is a Shader Kai elf, and I'm a human boy.
Well,
I'm a real boy.
I'm in there?
Yeah.
In where?
Right here, in this prophecy that Kappa gave me.
Okay. I think we all just need to back up. We need to... What's the prophecy? Are you going to murder us? Don't worry about you.
Hey, what's this diary in my bag?
There is kind of a knocking on the barn, like the distillery door. It is a barn, but it is their distillery. And
Housekeeping.
You do just hear kind of Mom said to start with breakfast.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave it at the door.
The door opens and like Mike is kind of ushered in and he's trying to carry most of it. And behind him, Nook and Brana are kind of behind and they're carrying like a jug and like some cups. But they've got.
Cricket.
Well, he's the tallest of the three, but he's the youngest. Actually, Mike is the youngest of the three of them. But they're shuffled through, and they're like they go over and they put it on like a little table where there's some chairs and stuff. Ask him. Ask him. They're all looking at AJ.
You all right, kiddos?
What's a hag?
What is a hag? I don't know. Like a terrifying, magic infused
AJ?
feet.
Clodagh
That's
is
not what
shaking her head.
Oh, do you know what a hag is?
I don't think the kids need to know what a hag is.
Oh, okay. You
A hag is basically like a big scary woman that invades your dreams and can kill you while you sleep.
Mike just starts wailing, and the other two are laughing.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh, they're not going to invade your dreams.
Yeah, as long as you're good. Are you a
Oh, the
good
other
boy?
two that are like
Oh.
freeze up, and like Mike is just kind of like he's just sniveling into him, like, and he wipes his snots with his fur, and there's just you can see it.
You're a good boy, Mike, right? Yeah.
And then he kind of points over at like AJ,
Yeah, he's not a good boy.
and then like Brana kind of steps forward, and she's like, "Yeah, but like we heard you say that you're made of a hag, so does that mean you're a monster?"
No.
Well, look, he has killed some people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but so is my dad, and my dad's probably killed more people than that fella anyway. Because look at him.
Oh no, he killed like a whole village. It's crazy. He's all traumatized about it. Sorry, was that insensitive?
A little.
Sorry.
That's all right. What I was going to say is just because someone looks monstrous on the outside,
Oh, like that one. And he points over at Aphista.
and I mean, no, but
I love playing kids. I do the darndest things.
You do that when you're playing adults as well.
Yeah, but the voice changes slightly.
when it's adults, you get psychic damage when you talk back.
That'll learn you.
Just because something looks monstrous or feels terrifying, doesn't mean they always are. Like a mountain lion. They are dangerous and you shouldn't approach them, but it's just their nature to go hunting and exploring in their territory. So it's just shows some respect when you're in their land.
My daddy says you just piss on the tree and they won't come by because you mark your territory.
I mean, sure.
And Nook just goes over and he starts pissing on your rucksack.
Whoa! Snatch it out. Get that out of here.
That's my territory. You should give it back to me.
No.
He's just, again, his pants are kind of, he's waddling over like it. He's just grabbing onto the rucksack.
I unzip my pants. And I piss on the rucksack. Get out of here.
I'm going to go to...
You're welcome.
But that is actually Nate's now.
all right, well, you can dry this off.
It's kind of a little rubbish.
Oh, look, a mace.
I'm going to grab what's in the jugs? Water? Coffee?
It is. It's just kind of coffee.
Nice.
But it's been dragon's breathed up.
Ooh.
So
Give me that.
there's a hum of booze off of it.
I'll pour myself a cup, turn to the group and goes, if anyone wants to not piss on my shit and continue our conversation, I'm going to sit outside and I'll walk out.
The kids go out as well. Having kind of done their morning chores and brought you breakfast and messed and annoyed with you enough, the Nook, Brana and Mike shuffle out and they start, again, they're running around the yard, they're playing games and they're moving stuff for Pachin, who is he's not he's busy doing his stuff. You asked for room and board, that's fine. Your business is your business, his business is his business, and that's fine. You see that himself and Holly are constantly kind of checking the perimeter. They are kind of, ever since you had said people may or may not know the location, they are being a bit more mindful. And you do see them kind of swapping kind of places and tasks. And occasionally the kids are told to sit there and keep an eye on stuff. And then inevitably they run off. But you if the four of you are kind of just sitting out in front of there's like kind of a small smattering of like ramshackle furniture, where obviously after a long day inside, they come out for a breather. Small little table that you can have your breakfast pickings, kind of, as the four of you sit around.
To answer your question, no, I'm not going to kill you. I would never.
I mean, I've heard that before.
From me?
No, from others, but I haven't been able to trust many people. And I don't know how I feel about somebody I've decided to trust not being who they said they were.
But he didn't know, did he? He's only just found out.
Well, sure, what do we know what he knew?
Well, then why would he tell us?
Does anything make sense at the minute, Nate? Anything that's been happening?
No, but he's a friend and he's been there for us, and I don't know why you don't trust him now.
I mean, what's the chance that anything that's come on us since we've met him has to do with him? We've run into so many hags since we've met him.
We met hags before.
If you guys want, I usually go for like a brisk jog in the morning anyway. If you want to discuss, because I understand if you don't want me around, but I am here to help.
Okay, fine. I can tell I'm outnumbered. That's whatever.
Hephaestus, if I become monstrous, if anything gives you the impression that your life or anyone's life here is in danger, put me down.
I will. Right, fine. So what are we doing? Where are we going? Are we finding Fia? What?
Well, I want to know about this prophecy, whatever it is.
So, right when we were leaving, Bobo called me back and led me through this other passageway to Kappa, and he told me a lot of things that I don't really know how to make sense of just yet. But I tried to write down as much of it as I could remember. And then she's going to hand you her journal that she's written the prophecy down in.
The circle spins, unbroken still, through night and dawn against all will. Two lovers born to tear apart, to break the world and shatter the heart. In spite of love, in spite of hate, they weave the threads that bind their fate. A heart once whole, now cast in shards, split by the fire, burned and scarred. The smouldering flame must light the way through endless night and endless day. Twin souls lost in each other's gaze, one will lament as the other plays. The undreaming sleeps a heart on ice, the queen's shadow pays fate's cruel price. One will fade, the other too late, through their fall, the circle's gate.
The whispered song of first ones born, a fleeting note before the storm. She guards the path, it marks its end, both messenger and world's last friend. Meddling forces, veiled and sly, discarded lovers weave and lie. The house of three will fall to one, to twist the cards and obscure the sun. They watch the moons in flickering light, in shifting sands where shadows bite.
The one who knows all, hidden deep, on quiet winds their secrets creep. The eternal bride waits, her sorrow deep. A lover, stolen, kindles wrath to reap. In storms a beast surveys from high, a fortress veiled beneath the darkening sky. The hollow sovereign will reign no more, a shattered helm his blood to restore. The sacred haven its roots are bled, for a twisted relic in shadows they will wed. The forsaken hair wanders through dreams' haze, bound by a love that drifts and decays.
Each shard of heart now coloured bright, a piece of pain, a shard of light. In hearts a flame like sunset's glow, a withering drought, a river's flow. The bitter bite of autumn's chill, green ivy's grasp upon the hill. A rose that chokes with thorny vines, a violet sky where fear entwines. A quiet sea, the calmest blue, the pale dawn light where love breaks through. The circle spins, the tale unfolds, through fractured cells and shattered holes. To mend the shards and break the toll, seek the truth, seek the heart made whole.
I only remember.
So Clodagh recites Kappa's prophecy. And again, a silence kind of hangs in the air as you ponder or reflect on what the words might mean.
Do you understand it, Clodagh?
I mean, some of it. Bobo called me the Whispered Song. But if that's true, it means I'm of first ones born? And I'm supposed to guard the path.
What are you the first of?
That's what I don't know.
On the what path? Path to what?
I don't know.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Nate.
Natty 20.
Yeah.
Deep in the recesses of your mind where Ivan has retreated, Ivan clearly hears Clodagh say, I am first one of first one born. And it's that thing of, like, the words hit him. Ivan worshipped the first ones. The first ones were gods, deities, immortal beings, people energy charged with taking care of things. Clodagh is potentially a descendant of Hedana, or Asmodean, or Chaff, or Nan, or Brogue, or any one of these. And immediately, on hearing this, swap.
The first ones are the old gods.
Ivan?
Hello, Clodagh.
Yeah. I know. But do you know which one built the grove?
Long after you,
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with you.
yeah. That is, fortunately, after my time.
Are there no stories at home about who built the grove or how it came to be? Surely that was passed down.
No. It's the way it's told, the grove has always been there. I only just learned that we were essentially guarding most of Asmodean's heart. And now it's gone. Quillo has it.
What?
Yeah.
Where's the other half? Do we know?
I have no idea. I mean, some of the shards are... And she rattles her bag. Here.
And you can hear the sound of the tinder box with the little pieces inside.
And then... I don't know. The rest are scattered around... Who knows where?
Do we have any idea how many there are? Or because Marilla was like testing some of them, but I don't know, are those still...
Are they not the ones from the Copper Rabbit?
There were some below in the Fortress of Aptitude as well. That Festa, Nate, Kyle, and Fia had come in contact with.
Wait, so you've got more of them?
Well, I've seen more of them. And there was one in Ivan's ring, and I think we
In the castle as well, in the basement.
destroyed that.
Wait. Well, then we can't make the heart whole. Isn't that the whole point of this thing?
That's what it reads to me.
I think I need to go home.
But Quillow's out there somewhere.
Yeah, but my friend Aster, he's kind of a specialist in these kind of things. And he knows how to read prophecies way better than any of us.
Is the grove a safe place to be right now?
I have no idea. When I left, it was falling apart. I don't even know if it's still there.
Is that because the heart was taken?
I think so. This rot that set in, it was destroying everything.
Do we know of any other rot or any sort of plague or something akin to what's happening in the Grove happening anywhere else?
You haven't heard any news of that sort, but it's not as if there's peace between Visage and Gaelshire, but it's not a we're besties. We stopped killing each other.
Yeah.
It's the only place I can think of where we could find actual answers. But that doesn't mean we all have to go.
How will we know if you do find something? Sure, we're on the road, we're on the run. How are you ever going to reach out to us again?
Well, that was my next question. I mean, it took me so long to find you guys this time. And there was literal posters of your faces everywhere. So, we need to make up a plan for somewhere we can meet in the future by a set time and go from there.
Going to regret this, but will I volunteer my parents' house?
I love how you all looked at me because it's like, well, Declan, you're Festus' parents. Is that okay? Like, is that okay?
And all of her siblings. Mr. and Mrs. Are you prepared to play 8 people at once?
I've flirted with myself as myself,
enough, yeah.
so I think I can manage.
I live for this.
All right, Festus.
It's me, Timmy.
Steve, there you are.
Fuck you. Just sweet wind.
And your friend, Steve. Do-do-do-do. Sorry.
This is one of those sessions, folks, where I'm sitting back. Like
No, we're thinking. I'm not good at riddles. But I do think we need to return whatever that thing was. So I think we should find Fia and her mom and hopefully Quillo and drag their asses back to the Grove.
As people are talking, Ivan's gonna rummage through his knapsack to find the diary that Fia gave him.
Yeah, you have, Ivan, you have all of, Fia gave you her journal and her diaries and her notes because she felt it would help you connect with herself and Hephaestus in a way that you hadn't been. And I think it's probably fair that bits and pieces that people are talking about, you're like, I've heard this mentioned before. And like, what dork was writing about this? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the King Killer dork. So yeah, you are rifling kind of through kind of pages and kind of stuff that she has mentioned. But it's kind of like it is her diary, but it's not kept in like, there's huge gaps. It's like she's not writing in it every day. She hadn't been.
Something notable happens.
Yeah. It's that thing of kind of flicking through the pages. There was something here. And you remember it because it really pissed you off. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I feel so bad. I know I got a lot of information, but geez, I better write down what I saw though as quick as I can. And then it's bullet points. Asmodean, and there's an angry face over Asmodean. Fell in love with one of the first ones, Hedona, heart, and gave his heart to her. She took it and discarded him from someone new, and then in a different color ink, it's Ivan, written in brackets, leaving him brokenhearted, became consumed with revenge, through his own will became a first one who knows all. They fell in love again, but the cycle kept repeating. Battles near world ending, channeled raw emotion into weapons, all but destroyed him and all of the other first ones. Shards of weapons still exist in the world. Is used, first ones can return and the circle will begin and repeat. Who are these other first ones? How many are there? Did Hedona want us to find these shards and start this cycle again? Why were we picked? We just seem to keep messing it up.
I sort of, as I read it, I'm like, again, I sort of go, there's something here, and I sort of show everyone so that they can read it, so that they know the same information that I do. I'm not quite sure we're actually messing things up. I think this is just the prophecy playing out. But there's a cycle that needs to be broken.
So if we put the shards back together, that starts the cycle again?
So are we better off just leaving it be?
That's grand.
You can't ask me. That's fine.
Hey, Dick, am I right? Am I right?
Or do we start the cycle with a heart that we've made? Start a good cycle.
That's very positive of you.
How do we... You mean make a new heart? Or just influence the shards? I don't know how this works.
Well, if parts of this heart have been broken and destroyed, maybe we need to make a new heart, or maybe... I've always heard time mends a broken heart.
Well, this thing has been broken for as long as the Grove's been around.
Can we put the shards, do they fit together, the ones we have?
I don't think so.
Well, we can't touch them.
I think the cycle begins and ends with Hadonna. I don't know if Osmodian is at the heart of all this. Pun not intended.
Yeah, but how do you make yourself a first one? That's insane.
Maybe the power of the shards.
She kind of holds the bag away from herself. I'm already part of it. I don't know. I really think I need to speak to Aster.
Okay. Do you take the shards with you? Would Aster know about that?
I mean, he's literally probably the wisest person I know apart from my nan. So,
how many people do you know?
Counting you guys? 10.
Oh, we're in great hands.
There's something, Ivan, having read the diary and having heard the prophecy. This is the only thing I'm doing. And then I'm shutting my mouth.
You fucking idiots.
But it is, as you're listening to Clodagh and Hephaestus kind of talking about the shards, again, it's a thing of you're reading, you have the page open in front of you, and you've flicked through. So there's a lot about AJ. She didn't do any editing. She didn't rip any of these pages out at all.
Ew.
Oh my God, his butt.
There's a couple of those bits and pieces. I like the strength in his shoulders. And again, you can clearly see that on any kind of downtime, she was musing about information she had kind of gleaned from books or from even talking to you and learning a little bit about who Ivan is. Another quiet night in this hotel, waiting for our audience with the king. At least during the day, AJ brings us on these really lovely tours of the city. I haven't got much else to do this evening. I'm looking over my notes from all we have found out over the last while, and I still have so many questions. Are the shards actually part of Asmodean's heart? How do we know that? Or does each one represent a different first one? If he's one who knows all, why couldn't he stop it? Was it the black shard? The black shard made Ivan forget who he was. Each of them seemed to have their own effect. How many different shards are there? What happens if we gather them together? Does this mean a god-level war will happen again? Who do we actually help here? Should we let the cycle start again? Is there a way to break the cycle? It feels inevitable in a way, and it trails off. There's a question scratched out at the bottom that you kind of strain to see. Should I ask AJ if he would like to go for? And there, one who knows all is written for the second time in Fia's notes. But it's also in the prophecy. And just for the record, these are actually Louise's notes as Fia. I asked her to send me what she has been writing for Fia's notes in her diary entries.
Nerd.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, what kind of person makes notes and it keeps
You
a
made a
diary?
fucking map. Okay.
Ew.
Not even a paper map.
Yeah, it's on canvas. It's if it's gonna last like weathered and like it's snowy up here, it needs to be
Fucking nerd.
Could have just laminated it.
Lemonade.
Like a nerd.
Just put it between two hot pocket stones.
Guys, I've seen my dry erases.
Meddling forces veiled and sly, discarded lovers weave and lie. The house of three will fall to one, to twist the cards and obscure the sun. They watch the moons and flickering light, in shifting sands where shadows bite. The one who knows all hidden deep, on quiet winds, their secrets keep.
I don't know, but Ivan, I'm starting to think your girlfriend's not the best person in the world. That's all I got to
Well,
say
I mean,
about that.
meddling forces. Is this not the tarot?
Well, yeah, the cards. The house of three would be the three hags.
That's my house.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are the hags controlling the tarot? Or is it just the three
Well,
hags?
but Marigold is.
It's a Spider-Man meme.
But
Yeah, she was really annoyed that her plan didn't come together. Her meddling plan.
so Marigold's a hag. We know that.
Mm.
Mhm.
And we know the tarot
Often
was
called
involved. Hag. We know the tarot was involved in the king's death.
Yeah, it was
And
Margot who organized it.
yes. So yes. The hags are
There was another guy.
employing the tarot at least.
And the shifting sands with shadows by where could that be?
All right, slow down. One piece at a time here.
You never answered
'Cause
me
that-
when I asked you if Visage was like a desert country.
And he won't now either.
No, but like we'd know.
I mean,
what
AJ
kind of
would know that
climate,
anyway. Yeah.
Is it
Is Visage like a desert?
Dry, deserty.
It's kind of
Sandy.
marshy,
Arid?
sort of
Where
arid.
you've patrolled.
Where I've patrolled down by the bayou.
Okay, cut that out.
Sling blades back again.
I don't know about you, but that's going to be in my ear as I get that jar of grease.
Further north, sure. Like past Visage. There was a guy in a black suit. He had the copper rabbit in my dream. Thin tie. He looked like the lead singer of a jazz band.
Clodagh just looks at Hephaestus.
Hi.
You gave it to Adam?
We got into the prison, didn't we?
Because that helped.
That's not my fault.
Well, can't you get it back? It's yours still. You didn't give it. That was the whole plan, no?
I mean, Clodagh can physically take it back, but then I don't know if there'll be any Clodagh left.
What?
Well, I mean, Adam is,
Booby trapped the copper rabbit?
Well, no, just Adam will kill you.
I mean, we've got a lot of people trying to kill us right now.
Yeah.
Yawn.
He doesn't scare me.
Clodagh,
Yes.
what's the bit about the shards?
I think it breaks down all the different.
Can I actually? It's this thing of like, oh, would we know? Like you've heard stories, of the world and stuff like that. Like it's known that Rothaham is mountains and forests and like frozen glades. It's known that the swirling black is like this huge depressing sea. You've heard of Mistian. You may not have been to these places, but you've all read books. Like, and
Sequin's been
AJ.
everywhere.
not AJ, obviously.
My books have pictures.
But like that is the Tindersons have gone on holiday. Like, you know, that you've
Yeah.
so
And Sequin would never not gloat about a new place she'd been to.
100%. And like that, AJ, you have military knowledge of Visage.
A is for Arcanum. B is for battles. C is for Kappa.
Roll for psychic damage, Declan.
D is for Dreyfus, my
Roll this
dad.
off of Ben's head.
The 8 disease. Romancing the dungeon.
Ivan, you've traveled the world. Like, fine, it's drastically changed, but like you remember sprawling deserts. Clodagh, you've done nothing. You left
I was in the grove.
Which
There was
clearly
trees.
is important.
And I ruined it.
I didn't ruin it. Sekhmet ruined it.
And now she's dead.
Good.
Deserved. Nail emoji.
So to answer that question, because I think that's, again, it's a fair, I'm doing my best to not be like
No.
the GM telling you everything.
Mhm.
I think that's a fair question. So yes, you are aware that there are vast sprawling deserts in Visage, that the southern edge closest, and it's one of the reasons why the war between the two kingdoms, like Visage was winning, but topographically Gaelshire had the advantage. The southern borders of Visage and the Dragon's Back Mountains, it's marshland, it's swamp, it's what stops Gaelshire invading, because to move a military through that is it takes months and months, and between the actual lay of the land itself and traversing it, sickness, everything that comes with moving through marsh. There again, the swirling black is rumored to be a living sentient sea, and it doesn't really like people fighting on it. So maritime battles are not the easiest to conduct. So again, you would know those bits and pieces. The river that flows over the Dragon's Back Mountains that culminates in the Dragon's Tear waterfall in Gaelshire originates in Visage. And that actually is believed to traverse the entire empire. Some of it disappearing underground only to resurface in the marshes. And there, kind of in the heart of that continent, there is a sprawling desert.
Just see Ivan go, excuse me, sorry, I'm still here. Nate's back. Beautiful Holly is from Visage. Maybe she might have some information for us. Give us a sense of,
I'm going to ask her?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got nothing.
Yeah. Why not? They're around, right?
Yeah, she's currently on watch. Potchin is in and out of the distillery. Like, oh, don't mind me. Just don't make yourself useful. And like he is kind of pitching past, and he's occasionally listening, kind of like kids these days. And like he's really not arse. The man just wants to make booze and make money. That's it. But yeah, Holly is over, kind of watching the road towards back onto the bootleggers trail.
Someone should probably watch the road so I can like tag out, just so we don't get snuck up on by those 4 whistling people.
Yeah, I'll cover while you talk to her.
Okay. Yeah, we try to swap.
Yeah, like if she'll okay, and she and puts the crossbow in your hand. Give me a
Jesus.
strength saving throw.
Oh, God. Saving?
Yep.
Oh, God. That's a 3.
Yeah. Oh,
Down I go.
yeah. Whoa! It's that thing of like it's just a little crossbow, and you all just see Hephaestus fall over. The crossbow fires and like.
Steve.
Oh, no.
No, Steve!
He's now gone. Nobody can bring him up anymore. He's dead.
You fucking better be. Yeah, and she kind of just at you, and she kind of walks away with AJ. She full on loops you like your arm around you, and she's nuzzling into you a little bit.
Nate comes around the other side and grabs her arm and nuzzles into her a little bit.
Don't ruin this for us.
2 struggling men. Oh, it's my lucky day. Potchin, look. And again, she kind of like, she throws herself on AJ, and then she throws herself on AJ. like she's muscle, like it's full weight, like she's full. Oh Jesus!
So Nate had some questions for you about visage.
Visage, of course. This happens a lot. Men get stupid.
Oh. No, I think that's just him.
No, it's me.
No, it's just him.
You're so beautiful. And your accent is so sexy. And you said it was from Visage.
Oui. Born and raised.
What were we talking about, AJ?
You wanted to know. I actually don't know why you needed Holly. You had questions about visage that you assumed I didn't know the answer to.
Is there like is there just beautiful eyes?
You are a flirt, Mr. Nate. You're a flirt. My husband will get very mad.
Huh?
But I like that. So it's okay.
I like.
I just there's a desert? Is there a desert?
Oh, yeah.
Visage? And like, is it like windy there? Maybe like a quiet wind of some sort.
No, there are colossal sandstorms that could wreak havoc. But yeah, you wish to go?
Yeah, I mean, there's like...
You're so brave.
Well,
Pochine, what was the word you used to describe Mr. Nate? A wuss. You hear from inside the... Yes. He is not a wuss, dear. He's going to go to the Dragon's Teeth Deserts.
Yeah, because there's a secret organization and they're trying to kill everybody, and I'm just going to take them down, and I'm just bringing my friends along to come and chill while I do that. And so I think they're probably there. If you were in a secret organization and you were going to like, is there like a good spot in the desert for like a secret organization to set up camp? Or like some old magical ruins, or just like, are there any legends in the area that you remember from like when you were a kid, or just like now, or, just...
Oh, it's a children's story. But you seem like the kind of fellow that enjoys a children's story.
I'm partial.
Come here. And she takes your head into her bosom. And like, it's that thing of like, she starts like the way she would be telling the story to her children.
I'm going to jump up, like legs up. So she's kind of...
Yeah. Oh, like she's full on like cradling you. Yeah. Like a little bit like that. We have a story of a what's the word? A tall building.
Tower?
Tower, yes, a tower. And a great wizard who had all the books in the world there. And he kept it secret. He kept it locked away to protect all the books, all the stories, all the knowledge to himself. Until one day, a little girl came and she knocked on the door. Bang, bang, bang. And she knocks on the kind of the arm of the chair. She's giving the little sound effects. And she calls out, "Monsieur, please, I wish to know all the secrets." There is no answer, but the door opens. First time in many years, the door opens for her. And she goes inside and she finds an old man surrounded in mountains of books. And she asks him to tell her the secrets. And you know what he says there?
What did he say?
No one man can know it all.
And what did she say?
She stole a book. And she ran out of the tower. And the man, the wizard, was very upset. And they say that is where the screeching storms come from. That he hid his vast library, his tower of books, deep within the dragon's teeth. But that's just a children's story.
Yeah. You tell it again.
She does. If you want her to tell it again, she does. This time, for anybody listening, and again, it takes her a bit of time because she's embellishing and she's adding new things. And this time it's not a little girl, it's a whole flock of children that kind of come to learn the story. This time she names the wizard. Talik.
Talik.
As you are pondering this story,
I'm fully falling asleep in her arm sucking my thumb.
Is anyone else did we hear the
oh
story?
yeah,
AJ's
she's gone. I assume Clodagh and AJ are kind of messing around, and I can see his little light bulb moment going off over his head.
I've been in that library. It's not that impressive.
Actually?
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Who was there?
Oh, I forget.
In Talixtown. You weren't on the tour, so it's forgivable that you don't know this information.
She would have third wheeled it though if she was allowed. Hephaestus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are. You're just keeping watch, and like occasionally you kind of hear kind of. I don't know. She looks pretty mean, and her farts smell too. Mom said that because she's a fire genasi, that her farts could explode. And there is just this little kind of chuckling laughter because they're saying it loud enough to be heard, but you actually like if you're looking for them, can't see them.
Okay. Can I kind of sleight of hand put my arm down next to me and actually like just fire off a little bit of like fire behind me?
Yeah.
It's a fart.
I don't even. You want to sleight of hand like to make it look? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they can't tell that I'm actually doing it with my hand. Yeah. Oh.
Say the line, Professor.
That's a natural one.
You full on fart. There's no sleight of hand. And it is. You all actually hear just this fart,
And you set it off.
yeah. You do. There is just gold and yellow flames just shoot out of your butt, and like Pachin shouts from the "No naked flames." And like the kids are like belly aching laughter. But it's kind of coming from underfoot.
Oh, tricky little fuckers.
Yeah. There's a small grate that you haven't noticed.
I think I'm just going to stand directly over it.
They start jabbing you in the foot, like full on, like
Little shits.
little sticks and little makeshift little knives, little daggers that they've been given. Like,
To be fair now,
little
she's got
blood
on like
stings.
those
Training sword.
a training sword.
She's got on those like big like
Yeah, it's not that
Goth
they're not
boots. I can feel a bit of
stabbing you. but
pressure
it's-
kinda
yeah, they're
bumping
just
up.
kind of and it's just really annoying more than anything else, as they are just kind of jabbing you and poking you. Get off.
I just kind of start stomping on him.
Okay. It doesn't. Whatever. It's fine. We. And you hear their footsteps kind of pittering away, and you just hear. Actually, give me a perception check. Watch if she not wants this.
Stop! No, I just did my nat one. I don't need another one. Oh, it was almost a natural 20, but it was 15.
You hear them say "secret hideout." Anyway, as they pitter off.
Can I follow?
You can. There's a secret hideout, and I'm going to go to it
I'm going to burn it down.
with your farts.
Apparently.
Just eating beans.
Spring back segment. I mean, you can see why her parents.
Wow.
And Hephaestus is now going to do her trick for the family get together.
With the uilleann pipes.
You're going to.
Sneak along behind him, yeah.
So you're going to go down into the grate and kind of follow behind.
Well, I was going to follow above ground if I can hear
There's
them the whole way.
no way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
is.
Oh, it's an
a-
underground secret hideout.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
You slip kind of down, and you're crawling.
Yeah.
It's like moving through kind of an air shaft, kind of a situation, and you hear like their laughter coming, and they're like, "Oh no, it's Ferty the dragon," kind of like chuckled back behind them, and then you do hear Mike going, "Oh," like a couple of minutes like later, and like they're all kind of laughing and giggling and playing. Oh my god! Like this is obviously. You could lick the walls here and get drunk.
And she does.
Yeah. This is obviously where Pachin is like pours out that hasn't kind of taken, like, so you're like
sludging through.
It's cold, it's wet, it's heaven. But eventually like it does kind of come out, like you can see kind of light coming through like another space, like a little kind of grate. The tunnel continues because obviously this runout has to go somewhere, but the grate is kind of slightly askew where the kids have obviously slipped out.
Yeah, stick my head up there.
It's strange, but everything has been strange here. It looks like a temple. It looks, as you poke your head up, you see 2 long tables covered with like mugs and glasses and shot glasses, cocktail glasses. You see casks and kegs. You see all manner of bottle shapes, sizes. It's really strange. Like as you kind of look around, you see the kids are kind of like swinging kind of under some of the archways and through like a small stairwell that leads up. There is in the middle of this large area, you see steps up towards it. Back end of the wall, there's just this long mural. Some of it kind of crumbled. Can't see much of it from here. But yeah, it looks like there was a party here.
Okay, but it's very clearly a temple of some kind.
In the same way, you know, like when you walk into a religious space, there's the atmosphere is. I mean, it's a cottage and a barn that your man's making moonshine in, and
then there's this.
And it is that thing of like you kind of get, and there is you can see tapestries get like faded and musty and discolored, kind of hanging from the ceiling. Some have kind of fallen where they've rot has set in, just on the ground in piles. And the kids are just like running around. They're not breaking anything, but they are just chasing each other and kind of playing tag.
I think considering like the prophecy and everything that we're trying to understand, she takes a good minute to look at all the tapestries and the mural and just try to see is there anything here that makes light of anything.
2 things whiz past your head, like a mud ball, like a muck slush ball just like whizzes past you, and then one full on plants you into the side of the head. Like there is just and you just hear, "Good job, Mike," and the two. Mike's like, as you kind of saunter in, and it's like, "You killed it! You killed Ferty the dragon!" And they're like holding his hands up, and they're like, just he's full on like, and like the kids are like, "What are you doing? Password?
What? Get out of my way!
It's our fort. You're not supposed to be here. I will tell Dad."
Did your dad know you're here?
Touche. Okay. We won't tell him if you won't tell him.
Deal.
And like Brana clearly crossed her fingers in front of you.
Don't forget, I know how to get here now, and I know about your secret alcohol tunnel.
Well, when you fire comes out your butt. So, and they just run off laughing. Got her. Character assassinated. You're gonna have to take kind of a look at kind of tapestries. They look kind of more decoration than there's nothing kind of like on them
just
at
like
all.
Random
like
scenes,
colors
and art and yeah.
But the mural itself, it's really interesting. Overhead, like there is this. It looks like a window, but you're underground. And there is this faint light coming through it, like that kind of it illuminates the mural below it. And you see like on the far left-hand side, it has just from kind of the mountains shifting and moving, maybe the odd explosion from the distillery. Some of the mural has kind of cracked and fallen and kind of broken off, and parts of the scene are missing. But they're in the middle of it, like underneath this kind of light. You see this figure. It looks like a human, old, wearing kind of like long, kind of flowing robes and like a kind of a heavy kind of over coat or like a shawl almost with kind of a hood on it. And in one hand, he's got this huge crystal-looking goblet, and there's like a liquid sloshed up into the air from it, and under his arm, he's carrying a cask. And all around him, you just see this. It looks to be like a summer festival. Just people enjoying themselves. I want you to give me an investigation check, just for the kind of the little details.
Ooh, unnatural 20.
As you are kind of looking at it, like an image flashes to your mind as you catch one of the scenes depicted. There's a woman, again, she's got a goblet and she's beautifully in this kind of wonderful mosaic pattern standing there. You'd recognize her image anywhere. It's Donna. Again, naked as heck. Her hair kind of just that wonderfully kind of like it's falling to kind of cover. And behind her there is a mountain of bodies writhing.
And they're done that.
And she's very much sort of, yeah, it's that, and all you can think of is herb and the elixir. And as you kind of see the rest of it, like there appears to be kind of all these little scenes, kind of with everyone just enjoying themselves. And in the middle of the kind of, with the kind of the mural taken in, there in the center, there is kind of what would be an altar, kind of where an altar you would expect in a temple. There's actually, there's a fountain with 3 spouts, and above it a crystal goblet, and scratched into the glass, one who likes an owl drink.
Hefesta.
It's me.
You're trying to drop me safe. I don't be going at it, but when I do go at it, I go at it awful hard.
In my mind, I was like, how do I make Pipe Man a god?
Adana has to fry on in the morning.
Try to do the 20 pints.
I take the ranger's cloak off any man's back.
Okay. I think she noses around just a minute more to see, is there anything here, just anything she's missing, anything helpful, anything to take with her?
You got an unnatural 20 on the... I'm not going to ask you to roll again.
Yeah, unnatural 20.
I think you have a good sense of the space.
Yeah.
Like you don't see any shards, you don't see anything like that. Like, kind of like, it's right here. The answer's right here.
Just take your shards, put it in this goblet, we shake it up a little bit, I chug it.
Heart made whole.
Good to go. Yeah.
It's a shard shaker.
And done.
Easy pick.
I sure did.
You don't see anything kind of like with these little spouts in the fountain. Kind of like, there doesn't seem to be any kind of water or casks or anything connected to them. But there are little kind of levers to kind of release the liquid. And the water would pour into like little bowls, kind of like these kind of like almost like ice bowls. Each one is labeled a sip of time, a drop of courage, a kiss for luck.
Can I pull the lever for the luck?
You kind of just, it's like kind of a little tap. You kind of, and it's stuck a little. And as you pull, there is just kind of you hear kind of a glug sound, and the crystalline goblet fills. And then a couple of drops just fill the basin. And then it stops pouring. There is a sickly sweet smell. Like a liqueur.
Perfect. I just hear that in the background. Someone just whispering, drink it.
Little angel and devil both been like, drink it. Yeah, why not?
No, yeah, sure, she would. She does.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Lap it up like a dog. I got a 10.
As the liquid touches your lips, you can feel someone almost pressing against them. And this wonderfully warm cinnamon flavor fills your mouth. And there is just this kind of tingling. It's like the first kiss from your crush. That moment that kind of seals on your lips and the electricity that's there. Everything kind of feels a bit blurry. Everything feels a little bit warmer, and you can feel the blood in your body. You can feel it pulsing through you. You feel alive. You feel warm. You feel hot. You are overcome with lust. And as you kind of stumble through, there's something kind of like, how long has it actually been? Like, and the mosaic of Hedona and the thoughts of herb and that just letting yourself go
It
and
was a great body pile.
giving into it, you kind of stumble back in through the grate. And as you are kind of maneuvering through it, everything starts spinning a festa. And you hear a wonderful whistle lilting on the air as 4 shadows get the drop on the Dragon's Breath distillery.
Sorry, guys.
And that's where we leave this episode.
Sorry, guys.
I knew that. When she was like, I'm going to do the thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
don't
did
tell
too.
anybody. That's fine.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
You've been listening to Romancing the Dungeon with Amber, Sam, Ben, Eilish, and me, Declan, your Dungeon Master. Our theme song, Fight for Each Other, is by Stephen Tynan and Abby Soiree. Title card podcast artwork is by Dahi C Designs. Is it obvious that some of my favourite NPCs tend to be kids? There's just something about getting to be a mischievous little shithead and having the kind of, I'm just a kid, I'm innocent, that I kind of like getting to lean into. If you want to know more about D8 Dungeon, if you want to chat to some of the cast from Romancing the Dungeon, you want to find out what we're up to, you want to see behind the scenes, check us out on social media at D8 Dungeon. You could always pop over to our Discord server. There is a link to that below in the episode description. If you want to do us and the show a big favor, we would love that wherever you're listening to this, if you would leave a comment, a thumbs up, a review, 5 stars, help us beat that algorithm that, make it out there into the World Wide Webs. That's it. That's all I'm going to have time for today. Big thank you for listening, and I hope that you have a great weekend, a good week, and we will see you back here in 2 weeks' time for another episode. Mind yourself. Bye-bye. Advantage. The lay of the land.
It means we're tops.
Oh, AJ is not a top.
You got bottomography all over.
He's a side. I just do friend stuff. Handies and watch Netflix. Spooning. That's got a t-shirt.
Decent one.
You should just be a wind.
Ooh. It's not gay if I'm the wind.
Good job.
Loves a blowjob. Je suis en weed.
Oh dear. This is why our recording sessions take so long.